Welcome back everyone to another movie trivia Schmoedown reaction video. Today we have I would say, a moderately interesting, possibly big one. We got a battle between Ben, the boss Bateman versus Scott, Movie Mantz, if that's even still his nickname, I'm not too sure. But yeah, if you're looking for the kind of funny versus funhouse video, well, I did that in a separate video. I released it earlier, well, not earlier, I released it earlier today because I've done it. I got the Patreon match and I'm able to react it earlier and decided let's split into two videos. So in this one, this will be purely Ben Bateman versus Scott Mantz. And before we go to the match, I believe there is a pre-credit scene somewhere. They usually have that. So before we get to it, let's go search on that. And I'll cut back directly to the match. Last week, okay.
This is not going to go well.
I'm guessing Alex Damon.
There he is. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Thad.
Thanks for coming over.
Sure.
Congrats again for the live event.
Oh, yeah.
You really smoked them. It was fantastic.
Thanks.
So I've got some interesting news.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Sam Witwer is not able to compete for the next couple of months. He booked a couple gigs and he's unavailable. We've talked with him and we don't know when he's going to come back.
Okay.
And I feel really bad because I know you two had planned this big title fight.
Yeah.
And we've talked it over and we've decided that we're actually going to make you the reigning Star Wars champion because he's unable to fulfill his duties, and so it's all yours.
Is that the new belt?
Congratulations.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a beautiful belt and all, but I don't even want to touch it right now.
What do you mean? You're the Star Wars champion. Congrats.
No, I think I need to earn it. I can't just take it. That's not fair.
So you mean I have to find you another competitor?
Could you, yeah, just put out some feelers, find someone that thinks they could take me on?
Gee, I mean, I'm gonna have to make an open call. I can't give it to Ken can't compete right now, so I'm gonna have to find someone. Okay. All right, fine. Well, I'll try to find somebody. If you can make it back for the collision, I'll get you a competitor.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, Thad.
All right. My job never ends.
You can clearly see the frustration growing in Thad's face. Say hi to the camera. Oh, is it okay?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Movie Trivia Schmoedown. My name is Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. I am joined by a man who is not so good at swallowing sandwiches, but he is great at announcing. He is the pit boss, Ken Knapsack. How are you, Ken?
I told you that in confidence. I'm glad to be here. My work release program has really stepped it up a notch to let me here. I am happy to be calling this match.
Ben Bateman, Scott Mantz. This is a matchup in singles, and it could get loud in here. Mantz comes into this match as the challenger. He hasn't had the best of luck in singles, and when you really look at both competitors, they're more known for their team exploits. Obviously, Mantz is part of Team Trek, and Ben Bateman a part of the dastardly Team Action. I look at these guys because we know Jason Inman and what he's been able to do in the Inner Geekdom League, but Scott Mantz has been a nice compliment to Inman as a team, and then when Mantz gets out on his own, you know anything is possible when movie release dates is on the wheel, and it is on the wheel today,
Movie release dates. Yeah, you saw what happened where Inman has moved on to the 5. He's moved on to the 5, but I can tell you, I've spoken to both these competitors. I know Jason and Scott very well. We go to Star Trek conventions together, and I just throw Luke Skywalker dolls at them. They split amicably. It's not even a really split. It's just different directions. Scott's looking to really start out anew here, and there's a lot going on in the world of Schmoedown right now. We got the Collider Collision coming up, Mark Ellis. You've got a special jacket picked out for that occasion?
Oh, it's going to be glorious, and it might be the color of blood because there's going to be some in the water that day as well as today. I will remind Ken Knapsack that fraternizing with competitors outside of this studio could be grounds for dismissal as a result of collusion. Ben Bateman, I look at the stronger of the two when it comes to team action. I think I think that he knows more. He's more well-rounded than his partner Andrew Guy, who is a very fun performer. Not much else that I see in that brain as far as trivia goes. Ben Bateman and Scott Mantz, they're not going to have.
I'm not a fan of his personality on the show
today. It's going to
because
be
he's clearly a heel, but I like him in real life.
Mono, is that how how you say it? I don't know. I failed my high school Spanish class, but I'll tell you what. Bateman called out Mantz in the post-game of his last match, and Mantz accepted. I think Mantz just wants to compete. I think he wants to show
It's been a while since Mantz played it.
You never know. When I've seen Team Action get under the skin of Mantz and Inman back in the day. Inman confessed he almost wanted to start a real fist fight during that match. So we'll see. I know Mantz, don't let his happy-go-lucky attitude fool you. This guy is a competitor, and we've got some big stuff coming from the collision. But before we get here, this match is key because the winner of this match would move on to face John Roca. He of Cowboy Hat fame, because that means we got two possible feuds continuing.
Oh, right, they did announce that. Why did I forgot. I completely forgot. I know they announced that.
World. Roca's still seated chiropractor for that. And then you got Mantz Roca 3 possibility down the line.
I hope that happens. So I'm going to root for Mantz, even though I think Bateman have a high end.
Where you know all the feuds that are happening and could happen in the near future. You're going to want to be a member of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Check out our Patreon today. Select which tier is right for you and get more involved in all the carnage. Well, speaking of that C word, we had a lot going on in our pregame interviews. Let's take a look.
No nonsense. I'm not here for a show. You wanted a show? I gave it to you. I'm here for one reason only. And that's to embarrass that ridiculous chimp of a competitor, Scott Mantz.
Mantz in the house. Look, the guy is now permanent part of the Collider family. Perfect time for Mantz to return to the singles Schmoedown.
Are you kidding me? You need me to play Scott Mantz? You know, Mantz was in his prime when he played Golem in Two Towers. But he's gotten old, okay? The league has changed, Mantz. Your arch nemesis couldn't even make the cast of Space Cowboys. And after I embarrass you, I'm going to embarrass him.
He really thinks he's going to beat me? Okay, he got lucky with the team tournament. Mantz and him in Team Trek, we shall return. We'll go boldly again. But on the single side, Mantz, do I look like I'm sweating here? Do I look like I'm sweating? Do I look like I'm nervous? Do I look like I care?
This is the year of action, Mantz. You're action. Get out of here.
You guys are
go host
pretty okay this year. I'm sure you guys did better last year.
Your man left you, Mantz.
Here's the thing. Ben Bateman, he just shows disrespect, not just for the man, but for the entire Schmoedown process as a whole. He just gives the Schmoedown a bad name, and I'm here to show him a good one.
I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to show you, once and for all, you, everybody else, every one of you idiots that thinks I'm not one of the best players in the league, I am the best player in the league. And I will have every belt by the end of this year.
The boss. The boss is going to take you down. This boss is going to be the man. Mantz versus Roca 3. There are so many reasons why Mantz will win. The biggest reason is I just know my shit better than you.
Yeah, you know what? Ben might know the game better. Scott knows more stuff about movies. The thing is, can he do his recall pretty fast? There's been an issue for Scotty.
Know how to broadcast because Mantz and Bateman, they can get up there in the octaves and the decibel range. It's going to feel like the Who at Wembley Stadium in here.
Absolutely. That's a good reference to a rock and roll combo I enjoy. I'll tell you, though, Scott Mantz, I think his name should be Turn Down the Gain Mantz. That's what I think it should be. That's for all you audio mixer guys out there.
All the engineers watching us today.
Yeah, absolutely. There. All right, well, we heard what they have to say.
We got a
little bit of tail of the tape here.
What are these guys good at, Ken?
What are they good at? Well, I'll tell you what, Scott Mantz is good at giving hugs. That we know.
Good hugger.
He has got some traps on him. And he is good, of course, at sci-fi, Star Trek, classics, and his expertise. Movie release.
Okay.
And Ben the Boss Bateman, his strengths include action/adventure, also action-adventure, classics as well. He's proven himself in Oscar categories, and I think general new releases, the kind of movies these kids are seeing these days with their movie passes and whatnot.
Like most great 1960s comics, he only owns one suit, but it feels like a fresh one every time I see him. It is Mantz, it is Bateman. We are about to get it on, Ken. And I'm looking at my watch. It does appear that it's 8:05. It is time to rock. Oh, yeah, then we do. It's time to Schmoedown. Kind of a fake handoff there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. You said 8:05. I thought about 6:05, the start of WCW and old TNT and Turner Broadcasting. All right, here we go. Are you ready for your introductions? Here we go. Introducing first.
Oh, this song.
Representing Collider. With a
Alright, he works in Collider now.
And 4 defeats.
Congrats,
He is
Scott,
the
on that, by the way.
2017 Ultimate Schmoedown quarterfinalist. He is your friend, the Mantzman, Scott Mantz.
Scott Mantz coming out. Look at the gun. Wow. That guy gets the gym. That's good tricep. That's good bicep.
Wow, look at that.
Good forearms in there.
I hope we get a resolution to Team Track in this game.
He's got a...
Mantz versus Roca 3. Mantz
Oh,
versus
look
Roca 3.
He wants John Roca bad. He's got to get through Ben Bateman.
I got you, pal. Mantz versus Roca 3.
I want that. I
It's
want that.
happening.
Here
It's happening.
we
Son of a-
go.
It's Mantz.
Mantz is
Positivity and
out.
muscle.
Mantz is out. But introducing
Oh my god, Clint's
his
shirt
opponent.
is dissecting porks. This is the one of the best intros.
Representing
The music is great and it fits him so much. One of the best song intros for any player.
With 1 KO. He is the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown Team Finals. And talk of the 2017 Team Heels of the Year. He is Ben, the Boss
Bateman.
Oh, they're both here, Ken. Team action.
Showdown by Andrew Guy.
Playing the heel that has some sort of briefcase. Andrew Guy with his now famous wolf head cane.
Yeah.
And Andrew Guy just cleaning off.
He's wiping down his...
Teammate.
Right, yeah.
Much like you see at the airport. He's
Teammate
shining
already.
shoes
Look
and-
at that.
I've done that at a Chili's too. All right, both competitors are out, Mark.
You know, Ken, I got to just cut you off here real quick.
Oh, that's good.
Mantz, there's something I'd like to bring up with you real quick.
Okay, let's hear it.
You know, I've beaten you twice. This will be a 3rd time. And let's
Well,
make this
correction.
simple.
You didn't beat me. Your team beat us. You did not beat me. And
We
you
are
won.
action, Mantz. You lost to action.
No, the
So
team
let's move on,
lost.
Mantz. I want your slice.
You and what do you mean you want my space?
Your slice, Mantz.
Slice of
Check
what?
your hearing. I want your movie release date slice. I want this face on your slice. And when I kick your ass today, I want that slice.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, no, no,
You
no.
want your face on movie release dates?
On my slice, yes.
No. See, what happens is you have to earn that.
Oh, I will.
How are you going to earn that?
Well, we got,
Okay,
You
here
know,
comes
these are
the
never ending.
Don't tell me this is a whole movie release date competition.
going on here.
Really?
Mantz
Ellis just wasn't in
signing
my
his
script.
life away.
Don't tell me this is a whole movie release date competition.
We are not sure what exactly is said in those papers, but it does indicate
No,
that if
wait
Scott
a
signs
minute.
this,
Wait a minute.
it would be saying that
Wait,
if Ben
you really want
wins,
my real slice?
he would get his
Really
face
want
on the
my
movie
real
release day
slice?
Will slice.
Yeah, I see. This is some added
So-
Come on,
stakes to the
man.
match here.
Yeah.
No, Mantz deserve that. That's his
Yellow
slice.
folder, so you know
All
it's
right.
official.
Wait,
That has already been a
It's
notarized
okay.
document and now
It's okay,
signed by
because-
Scott Mantz.
Look at that.
I
It feels
thought
as though we've been looking live
It's just
on
one more
C-SPAN
action.
to the floor of the Senate after that kind of
Right.
debate.
We need a whole
We're
movie
gonna
release
get straight to
date
British Parliament here
matchup
if we
in
don't
order
calm
to earn the
everything down in the
slice.
studio. So we're going to come
put
back up
Levine
here
in
at the
there, too.
news desk after putting his John Hancock on a notarized document provided to him courtesy of Commissioner Thad Williams. Scott Mantz and Ben Bateman are now ready to maybe not high five, but certainly ready to duel
Damn,
movie
damn.
trivia for 3 rounds. Ken, here's how it works. We'll remind each competitor of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the match. If you need to buy yourself some time, not sure the wording of a question, use the JTE rule. Each competitor also has 1 challenge. Are we good to go?
We are good. I'm good.
Scott Mantz is good. Ben Bateman?
Where's the belts, Alice?
Then let's get ready to
Schmoedown.
Schmoedown.
Here we go.
I did
3
it right,
rounds to the finish. You did.
Did it right. Your first question comes from the world of action-adventure movies. And your query is, what is the title of the 4th installment in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? You don't have to write Pirates of the
Is
Caribbean.
it at the
just need
world's
surname.
end?
I once fell asleep on that ride and rode it 4 times.
No, it's not at the world's
They
end.
let you do that, huh? 5, 4, 3,
I know this is not right.
2, 1. Pens down, Ben
I
Bateman.
know this is not right.
On Stranger Tides.
That's correct. That's correct.
That
What does that say? What does that say?
I would.
The answer is correct, but that writing is not.
I challenge that.
I
That is a mess.
I think that's good for me, but what do you think?
okay.
No.
Okay, 1 point. You got it right, Scott Mantz.
On Stranger Tides.
Much better handwriting. Please improve your penmanship from question.
I've got assistance for that, Alice. What do you want from me?
All right, tied at 1. Ken Knapp.
I know I thought that was the third one. I
Question 2
couldn't
comes
pull
to
the
the
fourth
category
one.
of Oscars. Oscars. This is not Sly Stallone's movie. This is about award winners. What film, released in 2002, won Best Picture at the Academy Awards?
All right, if I gave everybody in this room right now $1 if they've seen the movie Oscar, how many dollars down am I?
We'd owe 5 to Bibiani alone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Scott Mantz.
Chicago, bang bang.
Give him a point, Ben Bateman.
Chicago.
All right.
2-2 going into our next category. Certainly seen a lot of this already in the match, and that would be dramas. Your question is, Paul Newman reprises his role of Eddie Felson in what Martin Scorsese drama?
I'm just pretending to write because I don't know the answer.
I'm not sure what noise just emanated from the back of the studio. It sounded like a very disgusted yawn. 5,
It was
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Ben Bateman.
1986, baby.
Ben Bateman, your answer, please.
The Color of Money.
Better handwriting, still not that good. Scott Mantz.
Color of Money, and that is actually true. I did see The Color of Money when I was a freshman in college. Thank you, man.
It's in the way that you use it, Ken. It's tied at 3.
I didn't know they had organized.
Not even mad, I'm just impressed.
Question number 4. Question number 4 comes in the category of family films. Family films. What actor shows up at the end of the game in Space Jam to help Michael Jordan and the Toons win the game?
This I know.
The 9 Mets are my favorite baseball squadron.
I know that movie ain't good. I still love it.
That's from the 5, 4.
Oh
3,
my god, I have a
2,
Funko Pop of it.
1. Oh, we almost said all the numbers together. Scott Mantz.
I'm gonna think like an animal, and whenever possible, look like one.
He got
Bill
Bill
Murray.
Murray.
Look at this. I got Tasmanian Devil. Funko
Best
Pop.
handwriting Bateman is
On the Space Jam
showing.
one.
We are tied at 4.
Damn.
Your next
have
question,
him-
gentlemen,
I'm
from the
gonna
world
put him
of
in the desk
fantasy
game.
slash
I mean, you guys
science
can't see it,
fiction. And here's your question. This Academy Award winning actress played the titular nanny in the Nanny McPhee films.
It's taken me a long time to not giggle at that word.
It's always a challenge saying the word titular.
I've never seen any of
Gotta
those
get
films,
right to
but
the
I have
Euler.
a feeling
5,
it's her.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Ben Bateman.
Emma Thompson.
That's correct.
1 point for Ben. Scott Mantz. First
man.
match goes to Scott Mantz.
All right.
All right.
All right.
5-4. Ben Bateman still within range of having a perfect round 1. If he does get a perfect round 1, he will get a bonus question asked just to him.
Was that God? I don't know.
All right. Question number 6. Question number 6 comes in the category of comedies. Comedies. In the movie Snatched, Amy Schumer's mom is played by what actress?
Snatch is the recent comedy, right?
Snatched.
Oh, it has something to do with gold.
Titular and snatched.
5, 4,
Tough question.
3,
I don't know her
2,
name.
and 1. Looking for answers, starting with
Jeez,
Scott
I saw
Mantz.
that movie.
Goldie Hawn.
That is
Goldie
correct.
Hawn.
Goldie Hawn.
That is correct. Bateman maintains
right.
his
I got it right.
1
Something
point
to do
lead.
with
And his
gold.
perfect round, Kenny,
That's
is
right.
within striking range of a bonus question. Your penultimate question, that means second to last for everybody at home, is from the world of horror thriller.
I
And
found
your
out what that
question
word
is,
means thanks
in the
to
film
Alice.
Rear Window, who stars as the beautiful
Ooh.
socialite love interest,
Not even gonna
Lisa
try.
Carol Fremont? You know,
I don't
Goldie
remember
Hawn was in the
actors
crowd at the
from
Comedy
classic
Store,
movies
and I
like
performed a couple of years ago.
Really?
I made Goldie Hawn laugh.
I made
could see her smile.
John Ratzenberger not laugh one night. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look for answers starting with Ben Bateman.
Ingrid Bergman.
Incorrect.
Scott Mantz.
Grace Kelly.
That is correct to tie the game.
Tied the game at 6.
No perfect round there.
All right, your last question
kids.
is from one of our Patreon users. Thank you to all of our
Yay.
Patreon users. And you can submit a question if you're on that tier of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. The patron that submitted his question today is Jeremiah Spivey. Thank you, Jeremiah, for your continued support of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown program. And it's in the category of animated. Jeremiah,
Oh,
you
I'm
have the
sad
added
there's no
pleasure of
longer
having your
listed.
question read by Ken Knapsack.
That's right. What Saturday Night Live alum has provided his voice for roles in the animated films Inside Out, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and Sausage Party?
So I gather you were trying to make John Ratzenberger laugh.
I tried, I failed. I failed.
Who's in Inside Out?
Sausage Party was my name for my 8th grade birthday party.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Scott Mantz first.
Bill Hader.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Oh,
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
We're tied at 7. These guys know their stuff.
He's in Sausage Party.
Absolutely. This is a punch for punch.
I didn't remember Bill Hader was in SNL.
In round number 2, also known as multiple choice, we'll give you 4 options. One of them is the correct answer, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1 point. Again, there is no penalty for missing a question in round 2. We have a tied game, 7-7 here. It's Theismann to Elway, and so we go to the favorite in the match. That would be Ben Bateman. Would you like to spin first or defer to Scott Mantz?
I got a good view. Scott, why don't you go ahead?
All right. Maybe just want Scott to stop pushing him.
Why do I?
Because he's the favorite in the match.
You're the favorite?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you more losses.
I figure you'd be leaping at the wheel, Scott, because movie release dates is on there.
Come on, get movie release dates.
One of these slices on the wheel is not only has the picture of Scott Mantz, there's another slice that's lurking out there somewhere that is a Patreon slice. And that
I like how they update the new releases wheel.
Movies. Anybody would take a chance on Christopher Nolan, that patron will get a shout out. Scott Mantz.
The new releases, they update the picture. There is incredible there.
Spin. Old muscly arms himself. Scott Mantz, one of the better distance runners in the league. Can he spun it? He spun movie release days right out of the gate.
Wow, that is
Scott Mantz and Ben Bateman. All he can do is smile.
That is so cool.
Sunglasses. We don't know what's going on under that suit.
Wow, look at that.
Just
you
steps
got
up.
him,
I got the movie release dates.
Okay.
All right. That is wow.
All right.
Game over, motherfucker.
Oh, that's some harsh language.
You're rolling on the dice, Scott.
Oh, wow.
All
Look at that.
right. We don't know whose picture is going to be on that slice at the end of the match, but Scott Mantz certainly in his comfort zone with movie release dates. Scott, your first movie release date question. In what year was the film Apollo 13 released?
1995.
2 points.
2 points.
He is not wasting a lot of time here. Your next question, Scott. Tim Burton's Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, was released in what year?
2007.
2 more points for Scott Mantz. At least he let me finish the question that time, Ken.
Yeah.
All right, Scott, your next question. The Clint Eastwood classic Dirty Harry was released in what year?
Dirty Harry. 1971.
2 more points for Scott Mantz. He's one away from a perfect round, and he can get it with this next answer. Sam Raimi's horror classic, The Evil Dead, creeped onto the silver screen in what year?
1992?
That is incorrect, Ben Bateman, for a big steal here.
I think it's an 80s movie.
Gonna need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
1986.
Looking for 1981. 1981.
Wow.
You might have been confusing with Dead Alive, the Peter Jackson film. But
Scott Mantz was alive.
Well done. A little stumbly there as he didn't stick the landing, but still 6 points. Movie release dates. Very happy. Scott Mantz has to do this performance.
Yeah, that's a good round. That's a good round. You know, you taking command, you putting pressure on your opponent. That's what it's about.
And go ahead, Ben. And there's the spin of the wheel.
Spin is in.
Not going to get movie release dates. What else could be? He could get his picture on the wedge by the end of the match, but he's not going to get that category. Looking at Spinner's choice. That's just as good as what Scott Mantz did there, Ken.
He can't. Movie release dates is off the table, but he's got some
other
choices to get to.
You think spy movies for an action fan?
Going to
Oscar movies. Oscar movies. This is a category that Scott Mantz knows a little something about too. Interesting choice by Ben Bateman.
Yes.
Ballsy.
Yes.
That was a ballsy choice, mister.
All right.
All right.
Ben, you got 4 questions in the category of Oscars. First one coming in. Who won an Oscar for playing Queen Elizabeth I in Shakespeare in Love?
There you go. Enjoy that.
You can give me 5, 4, 3, 2.
Judi Dench.
That's correct for 2 points.
2 points. Wonder if he knew it or
we're going to be taking the time.
Just funning with
He's
it.
going to do it the whole time, right?
All right. Okay, second question. What was the last film Tom Hanks was nominated for an Acting Academy Award?
Bridge of Spies.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Captain Phillips.
Incorrect. For steal?
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that is one
JT rule. Ken will note it.
What was the last film Tom Hanks was nominated for an Acting Academy Award in?
Paper?
Incorrect. Looking for Castaway. Castaway.
Wow.
No, he was nominated for Captain Phillips.
100% he was not nominated for Captain Phillips. It was a snub.
What?
He wasn't nominated for Captain Phillips?
100% was. Yeah, I'm right. The Castaway's from 2000.
Yeah, I think he was nominated.
Yeah.
Castaway's 2000. Captain Phillips was.
We've got a challenge on the table here.
Woohoo! This is fun.
All right, we have consulted with a number of judges, and the ruling is that Tom Hanks was nominated for a Screen Actors Guild, not an Academy Award for Captain Phillips. The question and the ruling stand as originally called. It's 13-9. Both Bateman and Mantz missed that. Bateman, 2 questions left to creep within 1, or maybe even tie Scott Mantz.
All right. We now go to your third question, Ben. Third question. Citizen Kane famously did not win Best Picture. What film beat it to win Best Picture for films released in 1941?
Come on, you're full of shit.
The sunglasses are off. Is he milking it for the camera?
5, 4.
Does he really not know it?
3, 2.
How green was my valley?
That is correct for 2 points.
I think you knew it the whole time, Ken.
Oh, yes.
You're not even a good actor.
Yes.
I knew you knew it. You're not even a good actor.
All right.
Not even a good actor.
Final question, Ben, in the category of Oscars. For what movie did Frank Sinatra win his Oscar for Best Supporting Actor?
From Here to Eternity.
That's correct. 4 2
We are
points
tied going into round 3. You know, Ken, we had a little bit of fun at each competitor's expense going into the match, saying, well, maybe their teams have helped carry them with their opponents in various cases. They have proven themselves to know a variety of movie trivia categories.
I hope
so
Mantz
far,
wins.
13
I
to
hope
13,
Mantz wins.
as we
Come
go
on.
into round number 3, and this is the round that will determine the fate and perhaps whose picture is on the movie release dates slice. In round 3, penalty for missing a question. We're tied again, so Ben Bateman, you and Scott have both earned 13 points. You are the favorite in today's match. What are your 3 numbers, sir?
3, 7, and 17.
3, 7, 17, going all odds.
All right.
That's what I'm going to win with.
Mr. Mantz?
Scott Mantz, your 3 numbers that I'm guessing will correspond to a fantasy movie.
Wait, what were yours?
He had 3, 7, 17.
3, 7, and 17.
You cannot take those numbers.
I'm going to go with, you ready? 5, 10, and 15.
All right.
Ask me why.
Why, sir?
Because I like the number 5, and they're all multiples of 5.
This is,
yes.
You know what? This is the problem when you base all your numbers on Star Trek movies, and eventually you run out of references to have.
I'll tell you what.
Your first question is going to go to Scott Mantz. Scott, I will be administering your questions. Ken will be asking Ben Bateman his. Scott, you selected category number 5 because you're a fan of that number for reasons unknown. It's worth 2 points, and the category is in the world of the 2000s. Okay. These are movies released in 2000s. Name the action film released in the year 2000 that stars Brad Pitt opposite Robert Redford.
Spy Game.
2 points.
2 points.
Yeah.
And over to Ben Bateman.
Over to Ben Bateman. This match is as good as a vodka in my glass, Mark. This is good. Let's get to it.
Are you drinking this early in the day?
Yeah, I am. Third, your first question, 2-point question. You chose number 3, Ben. That is the category of Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey plays a video store clerk who agrees to have his life filmed by a camera crew for a television show in what film?
I did not know this.
Ed TV.
That's correct for 2 points. Tied this game up.
Go back to Scott Mantz. I have a feeling we're going to be going to 5 pointers here, Ken. Your next question, Scott Mantz. You selected number 10 because it is a multiple of 5. It's worth 3 points. And your question is in the realm of the 1980s. Different decade, different point value. And your question is, name the 80s movie starring Eric Stoltz about a teenager with a skull deformity attempting to live his life as normal as possible.
That is correct.
3 points for Scott Mantz.
3 points indeed.
Mask, also a great series of toys that they're going to make onto the big screen.
Mobile Armored Strike Command. I have several of the toys in my closet now. All right, we've got number 7 for you, Ben. Your 3-point question will come in the category of war movies. War movies. 3 points. Who plays Command Master Chief John James Ergale in the 1997 film G.I. Jane?
Miss this.
Needs to hit this, or we'll have to go to his 5-point account.
Right.
Do 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
All right, first one for Ben in the game. Who plays Command Master Chief John James Ergale in the 1997 film G.I. Jane? Looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Aaron Eckhart.
Incorrect. Incorrect answer is Viggo Mortensen. Viggo Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen also in Young Guns 2, and now Ben Bateman could be going down in a blaze of glory if he doesn't get this 5-point question. He's all of a sudden on his last leg.
Sheriff, I think I need to have a movement.
Deep cut.
5-point question. Coming in the category of, because you
number
chose
17.
number 17, Oscar movies. Oscar movies. All right. 5-point question.
Ben, given the nature of this question, we're going to give you a little more time to answer it. It just involves multiple factors. So,
okay. In Oscars history, only 3 films have won the Big 5 for Best Director, Best Picture, Actor, Actress, and Screenplay. Name 2.
Of the films that have won
the Big 5.
Damn. Has Ben Hur won?
In Oscars history, only 3 films have won the Big 5 for Best Picture, Director, Actor, Actress, and Screenplay. Name 2.
The Silence of the Lambs, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
That is correct for 5 points.
I don't know. Maybe he got better at acting from round 2 to round 3, but I really was not sure if he knew that one or not.
Nice to pour on the suspense for him, Beatty.
We go to Scott Mantz now. He only trails by 2 points, but he only has 1 question left in the bank, Ken. It's his 5-pointer.
Damn.
And Scott. He said number 15 because, again, he just can't get enough of the number 5. And this one is worth 5 points. And your question is in the world of fantasy science fiction. And your question is, in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what English character actor and Harry Potter veteran plays Professor Kirk, who takes in the pensive children?
Repeat the question, please.
Pevensey.
Second one.
In The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what English character actor and Harry Potter veteran plays Professor Kirk, who takes in the Pevensey children?
Can I repeat the question again? No?
Yeah, you can. It'll be your third and final JT rule.
Okay, third and final.
And it is again, in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, what English character actor and Harry Potter veteran plays Professor Kirk, who takes in the Pevensey children?
Richard Harris?
No.
And your winner, with a score of 20-18, Ben the Boss Bateman. We're looking for Jim Broadbent.
Jim Broadbent playing Professor Kirk, and Ben Bateman by the skin of his teeth. What a match put forth here by Scott Mantz. What a challenge to Ben Bateman. We still are sorting out exactly what the paperwork was that Scott Mantz signed. Really an unfair thing to do on the commissioner's part, just give him a folder of notarized documents to sign right before the match. But be that as it may, Ben Bateman certainly earning the victory, but a hard-fought one over Scott Mantz. Ken, your thoughts?
Wow, I'll tell you what, both these guys came out on fire. That first round was just shot for shot.
7 points each.
Second round, they came out tied. Third round, it just came down to maybe the order of questions, what you knew, those pockets of knowledge buried in your mind. Jim Broadbent, that's a great answer, a deep cut. It just didn't come to Scott Mantz when he needed it, but don't take anything away from Ben the Boss Bateman. Wow, team action looking on a roll going into.
Well, this sucks.
That's right, Andrew. You guys certainly looking at
First, I want to see Roca Mantz 3. Second, that wheel slice is unfair because Ben did not earn it. Scott clearly dominated that movie release date round. If you want to battle for a wheel slice, play a full match of movie release dates. Play movie release dates match. I want to see that.
With our very own Jen Sturger. Jen, take it away.
What's up, movie Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Team Action and the boss, Ben Bateman. Congratulations on a well-fought match, sir.
That's yours now, buddy. It's a good-looking slice. Well, we'll be better looking soon.
Oh.
You know, it was a great match. It was a great match. I'm not really here to mess around anymore. You know, we got a performer. We've got a trivia guy on this team. We both do both. All right? You guess which is which. I took this thing down today like I needed to. This slice, it's going to be mine soon. And anything else you guys want to hear from me, you'll hear in trivia.
You know, that was a really well-fought match. That may be match of the year. You know, I think... Excuse me?
Sorry. No, nothing. Well, it would have been match of the year if we hadn't gotten cheated at the live event, but, you know, that's cool.
Still hanging on to that, huh?
Wouldn't you?
No. Anyways, you did a fantastic job with Oscars. I feel like you're really proving yourself dominant in a lot of different categories and just a more well-rounded competitor. What are you doing to prepare for these matches now that's different from previous?
Well, you know, Jessica, as I mentioned, I don't have a lot of time. So if you want to set something up with my assistant, as I mentioned to you last time this happened, we can talk about it a little more then, okay?
Cool, Andrew. I'll give you a call.
That was funny, wasn't it? It was funny. Yeah, it was really good.
Anyways, the whole point of this match was, one, winning the slice, which is now yours. Congratulations. And two, you're going to be facing John Roca.
Hey, it's the cast of the bucket list. Look at this.
Look at this.
I'll let you handle them.
Yeah.
Respect.
Well.
Respect who came before you.
Oof, man, those glowing red shoes. Those glowing red shoes.
Yeah, they're good, right?
Ben?
How many shirts you have so far?
All right, everybody calm down.
Why are you here, Roca?
Ben, you earned your shot. You did a good job. You took care of Mantz. You were a kid, you were a rookie. You made your way. Now, you've been talking about facing me, and now it's come. You and me, toe-to-toe, and this is to get into the singles tournament. And you're out your goddamn mind if you don't think I'm going to whip the shit out of you to get in that tournament. Because I want my belt back, boy, and I'm going to take it from you one piece at a time. One little handkerchief at a time. I'm going to take you down. You understand?
You know, Roca, last I remember, you were walking away when I kicked your ass at the free-for-all. So how about you shut your mouth?
You kicked my ass at the free-for-all? You won by 1 point. How do you define kicking someone's ass? Are you like a dumb?
I recall saying bye, Roca, and watching your ass walk out the door.
You did, and then you walked right out the door right after me. So what are you talking about? If you'd won the free-for-all, maybe you could shoot his mouth off. But you didn't.
Save it for the ring, Wild
There's nothing to save. There's nothing to save for you. And listen, I'm going to send you some money. I'm going to get you a suit that fits, not one out of a kid's gap. By the way, this. Never forget.
You want to get these shoes on camera?
Yeah, get the shoes on camera. Get those shoes.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
At Ross.
Riley.
I saw them at Ross Dress for Less. Riley,
get your guy out of here. Get your guy out of here.
Did you show you his nipples?
There it is.
Who said that? Who just said that?
Hey, thanks, Riley. Nothing but respect for that guy. Real champion right there.
I thought that guy was going to kiss you the whole time he was talking and breathing on you.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable.
It was really uncomfortable. I just was really grossed out by what just happened.
That's all. Yeah. You know, Jessica, if you want to set something up, like we said, but we're done here, okay? Thanks a lot.
What the hell?
Oh, Scott Mantz.
Wow, Jan.
That might have been the match of your life that you played out there today, and it came just short.
That was a great match. You know what? All kidding aside, Jen, all the smack talk aside, all the playing up, all the WWF stuff that goes on here,
WWF?
the Flyer Schmoedown here.
World Life Foundation.
That was a great match. Ben played a great game. You know, he knows how to kick up the tension by like waiting before he gives his answers, and then he gives the right answers.
Did that mess with you at all?
No, because I knew what he was doing. But you know what? To score 18 points and still lose shows you just how great this match actually was. Ben played a great game, and you know what? It isn't how you win or lose. It really is how you play the game. That was a really well-played game. Two pros who really knew their stuff, and he just knew a little bit more than I did because I hated The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I even think I fucking fell asleep in that movie. It came out in, I don't even know when the hell it came out. Like 2005. All right, is that right? That's probably right. 2005.
Why are you asking me?
Yeah, the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion and the Witch and the Wardrobe. That was December of 2005.
Let's check.
Yeah, that was just a great match. Even though I lost, I still feel really good.
So if you're feeling good, I hate to bring up the obvious, but you lost your wheel slice.
Yeah, that
I'll
sucks.
get it back. I'm not worried about. I'll get the wheel slice back because you know what? Movie release dates are still my thing. They always will be. I don't need to have my face on a wheel slice to prove that. That wheel slice will always be mine. Everybody knows it. Everybody who knows
Lion
me,
Witch Wardrobe was 2005.
Everybody who knows Ben Bateman knows whether my face is on it or not. That wheel slice is mine. Mr. Movie Release Dates, it's mine. Movie Release Dates, it's mine. The song is mine. Fight for life. That's just the way it goes. I love it.
Thank you so much. Really excited to see what you do next. I know it won't be Roca, but I'm sure you got something up your sleeve.
I was so close to Roca. Damn! I know that's what y'all wanted, right? That's what I wanted too. It'll happen someday.
All right, Kim, what you see there, clearly Scott Mantz, he always has a smile on his face regardless, but you can clearly tell that he is very, very dejected after losing to not just anybody, Ben Bateman, who likes to rub it in the loser's face from time to time. Ben Bateman, as confident as ever, he might have hit a new level of cockiness.
Yeah, you know, team action they keep reaching new levels of eval, as you would say, and they are a thorn in a lot of people's sides, but you cannot take away their success. They do know their stuff.
To quote Grandpa Simpson, that doll is evil, and he likes Froger. That is going to do it for us here today.
Great
on
match.
The Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I want to thank Ken Knapsack for being such a great partner with a broad back to carry me, Mark Ellis, Baby Carrots. Make sure you guys check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Find out which tier is right for you today. Check out the Schmoedown Rundown on iTunes and the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Ken Knapsack, where can the kids find you?
You can find me anywhere at Ken Knapsack. I used to wear an onion tied to my belt, which was the style at the time.
Let's see a scene, guys.
Hey everyone, I heard Alex Damon needs a challenger for the Star Wars Schmoedown Championship, and I'll do it. Alex is really, really good, but I guess I'll do it. I'll see you there.
What the hell is that? Is that the Bruce Green or something?
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and it is time for your Schmoedown breakdown. And your winner! It was surely going to be a hotly contested match between Ben Bateman and Scott Mantz. Bateman came into this match answering 69% correct, while Mantz was answering just 56% correct. Both start with strong performances in the first round, each answering 7 of 8 questions. The high level of play wouldn't end there as Mantz spins movie release dates his specialty and goes 3 of 4 for 6 points. Not to be outdone, Ben Bateman lands on Spinner's Choice and elects to take Oscars. He goes 3 of 4 for 6 points as well. And we are deadlocked at 13 apiece heading into the final round. Only 13% of all matches have been tied at the end of 2 rounds of play.
Really?
Bateman misses
That's so little.
He hits a difficult 5-pointer to give him a 2-point edge. Unfortunately, Mantz could not respond with a 5-pointer of his own, and Ben Bateman wins 20-18. Inside the numbers, there wasn't much that separated these two all match. Both answered 12 of 16 for 75% correct. Ultimately, this match was decided on what point value was successfully answered in the final round. If you want to find out other stats about this match and from around the league, check out SD Reno Stats on Twitter. And don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on YouTube and the Collider Factory podcast feed. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
Alright, so that is the end of the match. I want to hear what you guys think in the comment section below. You know my thoughts. Bit disappointed for the wheel slice. I feel like it's unfair. They should do a whole movie release date fight matchup for that. I feel like that's deserving. Put a triple threat. Put Ben, put Sam Levine, and put Scott Mantz. That would be amazing. As for the match, very close, very fun, exciting. So I guess Ben versus Roca. That should be exciting. I'm still gonna vote for Roca. And is the collision around the corner? Oh, we got so close. We got Bibiani versus Snyder next week, which should be exciting. It's #1 contenders. And yeah, who is McQueenie playing? I have no idea. Wait, no, McQueenie lost to Irwin, did he? Yeah, McQueenie lost to Irwin, so Irwin's gonna face them. I don't know anymore. But yeah, Bibiani Snyder, look forward to that. Collision, look forward to that. It's been exciting, it's been fun. So yeah guys, till next time, ciao out.